Nate from Design Lab 304, and we're back. It's been a while. We've been pretty busy. We picked up a second laser around Thanksgiving. We went to Ohio and got that from Tykma. So I'm going to show you that in a little bit and do a brief demonstration. Also show you our workspace. We've updated it a little bit. We still have the original Epilogue laser, and it's nice to have that second machine so we can have both running, and they each serve their own purpose. So that's been nice. So, all right, well, let's get to it. All right, so here is our workspace. There's the original Epilogue. We've added a second monitor, and there's the Tykma UV laser. This box underneath is the cooling unit, the computer, the brains of it, and then we have the table and the arm and the laser head here. This thing has been great. Tykma has been great. They're based out of Ohio, so it's nice having that support right here in the United States. So this, this is built very well, nice, super thick. Everything is, the quality on this is really, really good. We've had it running for a few months now. Still learning, a lot to learn with this. It's a different software, and then just the techniques and whatnot. We'll be learning for a while, I believe, but we've got it, to the point fairly quickly that we could, do basic jobs and engrave some stuff. And so today I'm going to show you, we're going to do some of these. It's like a bottle opener, business card. I'm going to take them to a trade show next week. So we're going to do a few of those with the new Tykma 10 watt UV laser. All right, so I just fired this thing up. I'm hoping it's not too loud in the background, but it does make some noise, so I apologize if there's any audio or if it's hard to hear. That's just the laser doing its thing. So first thing you do is there's a knob on the back. You turn the laser on, and then to get into the software, I also have this in kind of a wide angle mode, just to make it easier to see for you guys. And the software they use is called MiniLaze Pro 3. And so you open that, and it looks something like this. Actually, it does look like this because this is a program. And then the very first thing you have to do is home the laser head. So you'll click, find home, and it's going to go all the way up to the home point. And then once it gets there, you can come back in here, load your image, and we'll measure the height of the object we're engraving, enter that, and then when we hit trace, the head will come back down and focus at the height we set. So let me get that set up, and we'll be right back. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to open up a new layer, and I'm going to import. I'm down here, it uses vector files, so I'm going to pull up the vector file, and for this I'm going to use one of our logos for Design Lab, and then we'll center it, and I'm going to do a crosshatch fill, and there we go. And so over here on the z-axis, we're going to put the card height as 3 millimeters. This uses millimeters, and these cards are pretty thin, so we'll start with 3 millimeters, and then we'll have to make this a little smaller probably to fit on the card. And there will be a little going back and forth as far as tracing. So we have it in there, a rough idea, and now let's go over to the table and show you what happens. I'm going to click this trace button right here, and at that point the head will come down and focus, and it'll give us an outline of where the engraving is going to go. So let's jump over there. All right, so I put this white piece of paper underneath the card just to hopefully help you guys see it a little bit better. And you can see the red dot that's on there now. And I'm gonna jump over here real quick and hit that trace button I showed you, and then we'll see. All right, so we got the head coming down, and there's 2 red dots, and they'll come together, and when they're pretty much on top of each other, it's in focus. You can see it right there, coming over as it comes down. And let's see, that's pretty close. And so it's showing the overall outline of what I want to put on here. So I need to make it just a tad smaller and line it up, and then we'll go to the settings to engrave it. All right, so we adjusted it, got it lined up there where we want it. And now we're gonna go back to the software and put in the settings we wanna use and make an engraving pass. So for this, we're gonna use the settings over here on the right. I'm gonna do 3 passes over it at a 1500 millimeter per second speed. Sorry, I can't focus. Frequency of 60 and a power of 85%. So it'll do 3 passes, and if it doesn't give us the result we want, if it's not dark enough or if it doesn't cut through enough, we can do additional passes to get it to where we want it. So once we're happy with that, it's back to the work table and engrave it. All right, so we're about to engrave this. I will say with this machine, you do have to wear special safety glasses for to protect your eyes from the UV laser. So I will put those on because I do not want to mess my vision up. And we will start the engraving as soon as I can get right there. All right, here we go. All right, so that took, I don't know, a minute maybe, and that's 3 passes, and it looks pretty good. I like the more subtle look. Let me grab a rag here and wipe this off, because it does produce a little bit of dust. All right, so we can wipe this off, and you can see there, bring it over in the light, how clean that image is. The camera doesn't want to focus today, but there you go. So that was roughly a minute, 3 passes. Got the result that I was looking for. And again, this is just steel powder coated, I believe. But there you go. Let's focus. So yeah, we so far really like this machine. Hopefully today this video will maybe help persuade you to buy one if it's something that you're interested in and hadn't really seen one. I don't think there's a lot out there on these yet. We do plan on doing a whole series with this and different materials and whatnot. So if you have any questions about this particular laser or anything you would like to see engraved, this thing does glass really, really well, which is one of the reasons we got it. You can engrave glass super good. Again, I don't know why I'm having difficulty focusing today, but you get the idea. So hope this video helped you out, and we will see you in the next one.